picked up a weighty mother-of-pearl clothes-brush and was about to hurl it after the rest when a cry of "Non!" from the end of the room arrested her. Made heroic by the threat to her property, the tightrope walker's daughter rushed forward to retrieve her brush, and Bella used the diversion to find cover from the bombardment behind the screen. "Now listen to me, Lo," she appealed from her temporary refuge. "I'm the one with reason to complain, not you. If you was hurt, it's your own fault." "Me own fault?" shrieked her sister. "What do you mean, you stinking haybag? Your swing was all wrong. You went off too bloody soon. Nearly kicked me blinking head off, that's what you did. I count myself lucky to finish with a bruise like a map of all the Russias across me front. Otherwise I might be dead." It was a pity Bella was behind the screen, because she missed the impact of all the Russias bobbing emphatically with the force of Lola's invective. "I went off perfect," she insisted. "You better admit it, Lo. You swung too far. That's the plain truth, and calling me names can't change it, you dotty old goose." Lola swept the screen aside. "Swung too far? When have I ever swung too far? I suppose you didn't have a nip or something before you went up tonight, did you?" This was too much for Bella. She straightened from her cowering stance and faced her accuser, bruised and brazen as she was. "You know very well I've worn the blue ribbon now for 7 months, Lo, and I haven't broken out once. Before you start throwing the blame on others, darling, I suggest you make sure of your own little weakness. By the time you got back to the diggings after walking out with your fancy soldier boy last night, I knew it wasn't walking you'd been doing. With the life you lead, it's a wonder you haven't muffed the act before tonight." Lola erupted. "You foul-mouthed mot! I shan't take that from anyone." She had grabbed her sister's hair, forced her against the wall, and was poised with her hand on her costume to exact vengeance, when there was a shout from behind. "Ladies, ladies, ladies!" piped Buckmaster. "In heaven's name, desist. You can't know how the sight of such talent exposed to danger affects me. I have news for you. Look." He held out 2 pieces of rope, each about 18 inches in length. The sisters were so mystified that they relaxed their holds. "What the hell are those?" demanded Lola. "Those, my dear, are the lengths of rope cut from your sister's trapeze. I found them among the props on the OP side of the stage. Someone very neatly shortened the length of your trapeze, Miss Lola. Your accident tonight was planned in cold blood. You are fortunate to be alive." A twice-weekly ordeal was taking place in a back room of Paradise Street Police Station, Rotherhithe. Edward Thackeray, as experienced a constable as you would find in M Division, stabbed the blunt end of his pencil distractedly through his beard as he neared the point of decision. 8 fellow sufferers watched him gather himself. There was a shuffling of large boots and a tensing of bulky shoulders. A clearing of the throat, a forward lean, and he rose irrevocably from his chair, the ridiculous desk in front of him nudging forward with a squeak as his knees straightened. "Well, Constable?" A deep breath. "An adjective, sir." Spoken with absolute assurance. The educational inspector winced. "What did you say?" "Adverb. That is to say, adverbial pronoun, sir." An indrawn hiss from the inspector. "Perhaps you should try spelling the word instead." Thackeray considered this and decided in the circumstances it was wiser not to make the attempt. He assumed as knowing an expression as he could muster and smiled. There was no answering smile. "I should have remembered, Constable, of course. It is your practice to avoid spelling any word of more than 2